and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome and thank you so much for tuning in and joining my YouTube family. My name is Hulda. In today's video, we are doing a podcast. I'm joined by these lovely ladies. On my left, I have Chioma and Tiopo, and I also have Alex and Amaka. Welcome and good evening, ladies.
Good evening. Hi.
How are you guys doing?
Well, thank you.
Okay,
How are
thank you
you?
guys. I'm doing well, very well. Thank you guys so much for agreeing to do this with me.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so they are my Nigerian queens and obviously the Namibian queen. Guys, tell me the meaning behind your name, Chioma.
Okay, Chioma is an Igbo name, a Nigerian traditional name. It means good God or God is good, whichever way you
Ibu,
want
is that a tradition, a language,
it.
or?
Yes, it's
Okay.
a traditional language, it's
Okay.
a tribe.
It's a tribe.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Tiopolina?
My name means gift from God, aka sweetheart.
Okay.
I'm joking, the sweetheart part is
Really just a joke.
Self-proclaimed
Yes.
sweetheart.
But it means gift from God. It's of Greek origin. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay. Alexandria, that's the full name.
I really don't know. I'm not sure, but I would say it's from like Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great.
So I would just say it means someone
Great.
Okay.
But what I can tell you for sure is
the meaning of my native name.
Ijoma, and it means translated literally safe journey. Actual meaning good fortune.
Okay, interesting. Amaka God.
Amaka means beauty. Chiamaka, God is beautiful.
Oh, okay, so what is God in your language? Oh,
So you have Chioma.
oh, Chineke me now.
Yes! God.
Oh, okay, so when you
Yes.
say Chineke me, what does it mean?
No, that's
Chineke me.
Chineke me, like my God.
My
Like
God.
the
Oh,
salvation.
Chineke me. Oh, okay, okay. All right, interesting. My name says it's sweet and lovable. It's a Swedish name.
But is that Buddha?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyways, no, it's Swedish actually. Yeah. Okay, then
But
this.
that's not the only name.
Yeah, I have so many names. I'll not finish if we have to talk about my names. But anyways, let's talk about friendships. How do you define a relationship? Okay, context. We obviously have different type of categories when it comes to friendship. We have best friends, close friends, acquaintances, where you just know very basic of me or the other person. But how do you define friendship? What does it mean to you, and when do you? How do you categorize a person? Teopolina?
So for me, friendship basically is having people that you can do life with. By doing life, I mean being able to be there for them and them being there for you, both in good and bad times. But just really having people that you can journey life with, being able to show up for them, being able to trust them. Because no human should have to do life by themselves. No human should have to journey life as an island. So yeah, that's what I would define friendship as.
Okay. Alex, do you think everything in a relationship should be reciprocated?
Yeah. But it depends.
Okay.
You don't do things for people
Yeah.
expecting things back.
Yeah.
But it makes us feel good when we feel loved by the people we're doing things for.
Absolutely.
So let's say, like, people make you feel special on like birthdays and stuff. You should also go out of your way, if you can, to also make them feel special. You give the kind of energy you want to receive.
Yeah.
People mirror your energy. Although some people may not want to mirror your energy, that's up to them, and it's left for you to say, oh, do I still want this person in my life? But
Yeah.
you should mirror people's energy.
Yeah. True. She spoke about mirroring the energy. Do you think, Chioma, would you then re-evaluate your relationship with someone if you guys don't meet each other's expectations?
Yes, I think so. I think I will.
Reevaluate the relationship.
Yes, reevaluate relationship, but not on the basis of
Okay, yeah.
reciprocating.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Feel better, please. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Tioko is leaving us because she's not feeling well. But anyways, we're perfect. Okay?
So yes,
Mm-hmm.
I'll definitely reevaluate my friendships if we're not meeting each other's expectations, right? But not on the basis of reciprocating like deeds or actions. I mean, you understand that not everyone can match your energy. Not everyone can meet you where you are. Yes.
Some
So
people have like financial constraints
yes,
that prevent
that.
them from going all out for their friends.
100%
Yes,
true.
yes, that. So, but there are some other like core, core values that if I think that someone I call my friend doesn't, not values per se, but other expectations, traits, yes, yes, that we don't match on those levels. Or levels. Please, I don't know the right word to
Yeah,
use
no
now,
problem. Yeah.
But yes, I'm
Okay.
sure you guys understand what I'm saying.
Mm.
Yes, I might
Okay.
reevaluate the friendship.
Okay.
Hope that makes sense.
Yes, you did. Amaka. So, if you have your friend that is stranded in your man's town, would you allow her to sleep over?
I won't even tell her that my man's town.
No, but she knows your man lives there.
He's not around.
Travel. Travel without ski.
Trouble without kids. So you just let your friend get stranded in the street?
I'm sure she should.
I mean, you
find a
should
hotel.
get a hotel or something. I can help you get a hotel, but you're not sleeping in the house.
What do you think, Alex?
It's not black. It's not straight jacket. It's black and white. There are nuances.
Okay.
So it depends on like the kind of friend she is.
Okay.
I know we said there are different levels and categories of friends. So if I know that this person, we vibe on like every other level, maybe she's an intellectual because I really like being around, smart women. She's intellectual, she encourages me to be my best self. But when it comes like man issues, like she can be shady. If I know that that's how she is, then I probably won't let her sleep over at my man's house.
Okay.
Another thing is also, I know we could say, oh, I trust my man, but you never really know what he's capable of until he's in that kind of situation. So most times it's not the woman's fault. So she's probably not like the one initiating or whatever that might go down. So that's also like, do I trust my man enough to put him in this situation? Do I want to, put this before him? So that would be
before him.
yeah, hot take.
I mean, all my friends are not girls, so please cut that out.
No, I won't.
It's a natural conversation.
It's literal, yeah.
It's Amaka.
Okay. Okay. So then, how do you set healthy boundaries in a relationship? Friendship, actually, or any other relationship. Because I feel, for me, I feel that it's very important to know how to communicate. So then, how do you set healthy boundaries in a relationship?
Wow, that's a really good question. I would say much earlier on in my life, so from my late teens to my early 20s, I used to be confrontational.
Okay.
So if someone would do something that would offend me, I don't care. I don't care if I'm burning a bridge. I'll walk up to you and tell you. And my delivery may not have been the best at that time.
Okay.
But I've grown a lot in this like past few years since I've been in like my 20s. So I've really grown a lot, and I've gotten this, new perspective that comes from emotional maturity. So now, if someone is doing something I don't like, I would take a step back first.
Okay.
And maybe give them some time to adjust their attitudes. And when I feel like, okay, I've given this person enough time and they're supposed to know that this thing they're doing is wrong and it's hurting me, if I notice they've not checked themselves, then I would say something.
But do you think they'll check themselves and evaluate what they're doing if you don't put it out there? I want to know what I did hurts you.
yeah, you do have a point, but the truth is because I used to be confrontational before.
Oh, okay. So
I
that has
don't.
affected
Yes,
you.
it has
Okay.
affected me because I want to take like a different approach to things. I don't want to be confrontational. I don't want to have to tell you when you hurt me. So I would rather, just like
Wait and see that notice
yeah.
what you did was actually.
Because if I do something wrong, and I'll say, okay, I'm judging everyone based on my own the way I judge myself.
Yeah.
I'm an overthinker, so if I say something wrong to someone,
It keeps
like I
constantly.
keep replaying the conversation in my head.
Yeah.
So I would know, and I would be like, okay, I don't think this person, and I watch like people's reactions closely.
Are you getting emotional?
No, 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 but like I watch people's reactions closely. Like if I see when I say something, I see like, she maybe feels some type of way, she's uncomfortable, then I know that this brought this reaction out of the person, so I shouldn't say that. But I think I shouldn't like look at everyone through that lens. So
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Amaka, what do you think is the type of red flags in a relationship? Like what are like your no-goes on in a relationship?
Friendship.
Yeah, friendship or any, maybe a partner or something.
I don't like people that are too serious. I know it's like no, I know it's like when you're too serious with life, I just can't relate to you. I'm sorry. I like to joke a lot, and if you can't joke, we won't click.
okay.
When you say too serious, how do you mean though? Let me get it.
Yeah.
It's so serious.
You're not too serious. That's what you're joking. No, you're not too serious. That's what you're direct. So you're not. No. No. When I mean too serious, I mean like the female version of. Oh, okay. Like when you can't even joke at all. Yeah. That's my red flag, but to me, that's something that is.
Yeah,
I just can't get. I was telling her earlier today that I thought she was going to be like that kind of person. I didn't know we were going to be friends. She was giving me the not giving us assignment.
That first day that we did introductions in class, introduce yourself, the way she was talking, I was like,
Oh, this
that's when I was like, oh my god, this girl has to be someone I'm not going to like. Why are you serious with your books?
I would say that there was a time, especially when I was in law school, I used to thrive on like academic validation. But I still do thrive on academic validation. Like if I get a bad grade, it pisses me off. And it puts me off like for weeks. But I would just say that I'm not so serious about things. I used to be really serious though. Like
it's so sure.
yeah, like I used to be really serious when I was younger, but since I got here, I've just been a different person. Like it's like there's something different in the air. I play a lot. I joke a lot. Like even with my siblings, I feel like they see a different version of me. Like friendly.
I brought red and touched that.
Is that pitch in English? What did you say?
I brought red and like UK red and touched that.
Maybe it was a Nigerian style that was making me
serious. Making you angry.
Not angry. Not angry because
Frustration.
yeah. Not frustrated. No, not frustrated. Because
Just uptight. You're just uptight.
yeah, just uptight.
So what are your red flags then?
Long list. But okay, in like friendship, number one red flag is if you never try to mend fences when you hurt me or when we offend each other.
Yeah.
Let me not just say when you hurt me.
There's no relationship
yeah,
that's perfect.
Because it's always easy for you to say
Yeah.
when they do this to me, when they do
Yeah.
this to me.
Yeah.
You also do things to
Yeah.
people.
You don't see your faults.
Yeah. So for me, if let's say we get into an altercation and you don't, or maybe I did something, or we
Acknowledge.
yeah, and you don't try to like, I'm always the one coming to you first, like, hey babe, I know we pissed each other out the other day, I'm sorry for what I said. If I'm always the one coming to you, then you have a problem. That's like an ego problem in my eyes, because you think of me, I would feel like you think of me as less.
Yeah.
So the lesser party should always come to you and apologize. So
It doesn't
that's like
that brings me to the next question. When do you think it's time to move on? when you feel the relationship is one-sided. Because I came to a point where I respect seasons, right? And it's okay sometimes to close a chapter, and it takes maturity to recognize that. So when is it you feel like, okay, it's okay now, our friendship is just dead. It's like watering a dead plant, and you just feel it's one-sided. It's always you trying. It's always you putting in the effort in the relationship. When do you feel it's time to just close the chapter and move on?
That's a very interesting question. Only because before I left Nigeria for the UK, I had to close the chapter on the friendship. So we have been friends for like a really long time, since 2013. Like she was my really good friend in uni and in law school. I remember when I was having serious issues understanding corporate law because of all the different like steps for things. I was on the phone with this girl for like over an hour, and she helped me like just categorize it like this. Some of them have like the same steps, so note the different steps from like step 6 to 7, and then that's how you do it. And that really helped me in a corporate law exam. But why I had to close that chapter was I just felt like each time I called her, I was burdening her. Like I was a burden. I was worrying her. Like I felt she didn't want to talk to me. So even tried to plan like a get together because I knew I was going to leave the country soon, but because I wasn't sure of leaving, so I didn't tell her.
Okay.
And she was like, "Oh, I'm going for my uncle's wedding." So I'm like, "Okay." We had planned this outing before. She's like, "She's going for her uncle's wedding." I'm like, "Okay." On the before the outing, so I'm like, "Okay, no problem. When you come back from your uncle's wedding, please reach out to me so that I would know, because when she's at her uncle's wedding, I don't expect her to be, releasing her phone because she's helping out." I didn't hear from her. I didn't hear from her at all, and months later, I still haven't heard from her. And when I left the country, I didn't tell her. She found out like when I posted a reel on Instagram, and when she saw the reel, she was like, "Oh, congratulations." Every other friend I didn't tell that I held dear to my heart, they messaged me, "Oh, you left the country, you didn't tell us." I'm like, "Yeah, I wasn't sure." She never did that. So I didn't even feel like the congratulatory message came from her heart. So that was when I knew that normally me, I would have messaged her. "Ah, babes, I'm sorry. That's why I wanted to hang out with you to let you know that I'm leaving. But you didn't reach out to me." So I just knew, you know what, sometimes there are different friends for different seasons. She was there for you, uni, law school, but maybe it's time to let go. Maybe it's time to let go. I don't believe in cutting people off any longer. I used to, but I don't believe in cutting people off. But sometimes you just have to, allow things die a natural death. You're not cutting anyone off. You're just die a natural death. Like it's natural.
Okay, it's very important to understand it. It takes a lot, because sometimes you invest, not even sometimes, most of the times you invest in relationships. In relationship and investments, they take a lot. And when you part ways, it really hurts.
It's like a relationship heartbreak.
Yeah, it really hurts.
I think friendship breakups hurt
They hurt
really
they
bad.
hurt.
Really. I have this friend who's here in the UK now. When we were younger, we were very good friends. And then she just stopped talking to me, and I'll message her on Instagram. And this girl will see my message and she will
and you are still messaging.
And I was still messaging. Because when someone was your first childhood friend. So I'm excited to see you again.
But she's like,
and I'm like, "Are you okay?" So she comes to visit with her family, and I'm like, "This girl, I'm not talking to you." So I give her the cold shoulder. My mom's like, "Oh." My mom's like me, she would just go straight to like, "Oh, my daughter is not talking to you because she said this is what you did."
oh wow. Straightforward.
And I was like, "Oh no, I didn't do that." And that's how we became friends again. But she needed someone to check her for us to like get back to. So I feel if someone hadn't stepped up, then she would have also died a natural death. And she's really a good friend to me, so.
I never believed that.
Okay, do you have something to say? You wanted to add something?
No, I don't know. I don't really cut off people or like I have actually felt like I outgrew or just started with, I don't think I remember anything like that.
Really?
Yeah. The only person I know that, okay, I don't talk to, that was a friend. She actually did something to warrant that. Not like I just, okay, just felt like, okay, this somehow I'll put it. No. She did something to warrant it, and that was it. But otherwise, I don't think I've ever had.
Do you guys think that when people say I've outgrown this person, let's not, we are now, I'm not talking about like the situation of she don't want to hang out, she doesn't want to come here. Do you think that when people say I've outgrown this person, maybe they've gotten a new job, they're like, they're married now, do you think it comes from a place of pride and ego?
No. Sometimes it comes from thinking that you're no longer in the social class. Sometimes it comes from like a place where you think that you're no longer in the same social class with someone, either financially or otherwise.
Yeah.
And then you
Standards.
standards. You think, oh, this person is no longer my.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's ego and pride.
Yeah. And that brings us to the next question actually. Should you lower your standards to keep a man? Yeah, let's shift things a bit. Should you lower your standards to keep a man? Obviously we have different criteria in a relationship, what you want to be met. If he's not meeting those criteria, would you then lower your standards or would you just say no, thank you?
No. No, thank you.
Why?
Because I can't. I mean, I'll
Okay.
just tell a story. Yes. So I am here studying for my master's, thinking of how to grow in my career. And the man is telling me that, oh no, he doesn't want me to stay here, he doesn't want me to. This man.
It's okay, please.
I'm like, it's okay. The answer was about to come out.
And this man looked at me and told me that he's praying that I fail my first exam so that I will not have a reason to stay back here, so that I will move to Nigeria, to Enugu specifically.
I don't want to say Enugu, but
To Enugu to be specific, because he doesn't want to raise his children in any other country that is not Nigeria. But I kept on telling him that you have to find someone else. It is not me.
it is not me now.
It is not me. And he kept on insisting that I have to come to Enugu. I have to move to Enugu. I don't know if the accent slipped from his mouth when he said he was praying I failed. That, okay, he said he was distracting me with calls so that I would not focus, so I can fail and come to Enugu.
Was it not in a joking way?
No, it wasn't. So he was saying he asked me something that, okay, he asked me that he said what are the conditions that will make me leave this country. I said the only thing is if I don't do well in my course and I'm unable to get a job. And then he now said that's okay, that he's distracting me with calls so that I won't do well.
So instead of him looking at ways for him to move here to the UK with you, he wants you to move backwards actually.
Yes, he said he has lived in most countries and there are not places he wants to raise his children.
He has lived in most countries.
Yes. As I was talking, he was in Spain. He was in Spain.
That's
telling me
serious.
move to Enugu.
That's a very typical
Yes,
one.
and they said,
Yeah.
oh, and then he said, oh, yeah, and you're not going to work. I said, okay, so why am I doing master's? You're not going to work. Like, he just wants you to stay in the house and take care of the children. They're not like you're going to be doing any work in the house or cleaning. That just be with the children.
So all these years you've been studying, you must still be a housewife now.
Yes,
By choice, I can be a housewife, but no, not after I've studied for so long.
yes, this man told me that I should fail.
That's
I said, that was it.
that's it.
That was
That's the end.
No,
That
that requires blocking. I'm sorry.
sorry.
In fact, ghosting without telling me what's going on. Goodbye.
See.
So you would definitely not know your standards. Yeah, no. I agree. What do you think, Amaka?
So when you say lower your standard,
I could have like a list of attributes I want to be man, and even if it doesn't have like some of it, I could compromise.
Yes. Okay.
So I won't say it's lowering my standard.
Okay.
For example, if I want first a
dark skinned guy and I end up getting someone light skinned, that's
Yes.
more like lowering
Yeah,
my standard.
yeah. Just compromise.
yes,
That's
and
true.
compromise.
I agree. Yeah. So physical attraction. I think it depends on what
What is-
standard
yes,
are you
what is
talking
standard?
about.
Yeah, what is
Yeah.
standard is
Yeah.
That's
Which
okay.
one are we talking about? Because there are obviously a lot. Yeah. physical attraction, behavior, or yeah, you guys all got a
Yeah,
point.
for
don't you?
looks, we can easily compromise. You can. I mean, Amaka can say she wants someone who's very tall,
Of course.
model body, but then.
No, I don't even want money.
But then
What do you
she'll
want?
get
And
the.
it's just the fit. You don't have to have like
She'll get.
Michael B. Jordan kind of body.
And then she'll have. And then if she gets someone that is. Call it. You know how to say it?
Say.
No, please, it's very. You know the word? Rachel's.
What?
What for Rachel's mother? That.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
I also don't. I'm very lost.
What?
So please.
I want to know. I want to know what you're saying about me. Camera, leave me here. What? I don't understand.
I also don't understand. We don't understand already.
Tall with model body, but then you get that she can
I see.
compromise and take a minute and see them.
Oh.
We all know that's not true. We all know that's not true. We all know that's not true.
See where you keep your
Okay, I don't understand.
Please, I don't understand.
Not
You
to
just
understand.
cut it out.
Okay. Anyways, Amaka, would you go to jail for your man?
What do you do?
The cookies is delicious.
Depends on
That's-
what you did.
What do you mean?
If he like killed or raped someone, obviously not.
Okay.
But there are some crimes that I'm going to do for you for.
Okay.
Wow, what kind of crime?
What
You
kind
don't
of
have to
love?
know. There are some things you can do and go to jail. Nigerian jail, no. Abroad jail,
Okay. What crime would you go for jail for? Money laundering?
Possibly, yeah.
I'm not even trying to go to jail for myself now. So this.
No, if I really like someone, I can go to jail for the person.
And I'll have you know that millennials in the Western world
are now using jail as their retirement plan, especially those who can have like well-paying jobs. They plan to commit crimes when they're like 60 something, so they can spend the rest of their days in jail. It's actually a real retirement plan.
Because they're being treated well in the
If
jails.
he committed a crime trying to
Because-
protect me or something,
They don't want to
but
end
money
up
don't
in like,
know.
they don't really have like the savings or the funds.
They kept down for like nursing homes in their old age, and they know their kids they're not having now won't take care of them. So jail is the plan. When they're 65, they come in like not something drastic, maybe like armed robbery, but not kill anyone, just enough to put them in jail. Then like the remaining years of their life. Yeah.
What a plan. Would you?
No, go to jail for someone.
Yeah.
No, I won't. Okay, except for instance, if my man kills someone that was harming me,
Okay.
yes, I can. We can share the bill, equal balance. Not like I'll do everything.
Is it a question to you? Will you snitch on your
Yeah.
Will you snitch on
I'll
your man?
snitch.
I was thinking about it, but he can just do it. I love him. I'll be loving him outside.
For me, it depends on where the jail is. If it's the jails that I see in Norway, send me please, because that's comfort. My own studio flat. I'm allowed to have hobbies and activities, regulated living, good TV.
That's not jail, Alex.
Actually,
Yeah.
But
No,
it exists.
They
That
exist
is-
in
yeah.
Norway, in Sweden, Switzerland.
Yeah, but that's not like jail.
That's
You're not
We need
like
a
the
jail
jail,
where
like-
you have the risk of them raping you.
No, that I'm not going.
I'm not going to any jail for anybody, Sha.
I'm not going to jail for
Because no.
anybody
I'm not going
because I didn't ask you to commit the
crime, I'm sorry. Like,
I mean, if I'm going to
If
jail
you do
for
the
you,
crime,
I want to
do the
believe
time.
You're in hiding or something. Not like I'm in jail and you're at home.
No.
eating and
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you do something wrong and I know where you are. I will
Mhm.
snitch on you. Sorry, please.
Now, me
Our
too.
kids need me.
Yes, I mean,
so
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tricky one, but I think I'm sorry. I love you, but I'm not going
I'm
to
not
jail
going. Yes,
for
I'll
you.
love you from
I'm
outside.
sorry. I'll wait for you
Freedom
outside
is
now.
sweet.
I'm
Yeah.
not promising to wait.
Say what?
I'm not promising to wait for you
Even he's your
outside.
husband now.
I'm not promising to wait.
I didn't send you to commit crime.
Me that I'm living my life like this, you think I don't?
You think they don't test me on a daily basis?
Huh?
No, okay, but on a serious note, I don't think it's worth it.
Like, going to jail for someone. But there are some things, like, God forbid, I don't know if you've seen those stories of like a man
Man shooting like his children.
rapist
Yes,
or abuser.
yes.
In that case, I would gladly take the jail term for, my partner. I don't care. But any other thing, no. And it also depends on the magnitude of his crime too, because it can even make me cut him off for good.
Yeah.
So the next question is, should a broke guy be in a relationship?
I'm not answering this.
Why?
Yes. So because you don't have money, that doesn't mean you shouldn't be in a relationship. You're not married, you're just being in a relationship.
He's your boyfriend, but he's not able to provide anything to you.
No, not me, but like
Okay, about this,
It's
I
you!
I think that if there is love,
It's for you now, Maka.
okay,
You cannot buy
I really meant like generally
No, for
broke
you,
guys.
like be in a relationship with you. Can you date a broke guy? Maybe let me rephrase the question.
So,
I've dated a broke guy before.
and if the love is sufficient, that's sometimes the love is sufficient. You don't need the person to have everything.
when you say broke, what do you mean? Because
I mean, people can be broke.
their mindset is broke.
Like they don't
He's
have like.
broke, he can't buy you flowers, he can't buy you presents. He
Okay.
can literally do the bare minimum.
Okay, does he have a job?
No, he doesn't have a
Is
job.
he planning on getting a job?
Yes, he's planning, he's working on it.
Is he
And I
ambitious?
can see.
So if I can see that he's actually trying and putting in effort.
Is he ambitious? Yeah.
Yes. If you can see that he's actually putting in effort to live.
That the situation. Yes, why not? I mean, it's not all about money. Relationships
Okay.
are more than just financial.
Okay. He stays broke for the next 5 years.
For the next 5 years, that is it. Okay, he stays broke for the next 5 years. What are we doing the whole of that next 5 years?
He's trying. He's trying to put it together. He's
Okay.
trying to get his life straight.
He's trying to get his
Life straight for 5 years,
Yes.
and our relation, we're just still in the relationship for the next 5. No, sorry, we would have to break up so that he would actually get his life together. I will also try to get my life together.
But he loves you very much.
Oh yeah.
And he can't, like you're breaking his heart if you
Yes.
break up with him.
So sometimes it might be that the relationship that is holding him back. So it's just best.
It's just best to just, go our separate ways so we can find. Because
I mean, a relationship shouldn't be what we should be thinking about at that point. We've been broke for 5 years and nothing works. So I just,
But the love is working. It's just that the money is not there.
okay,
this girl.
let me read.
Okay.
I'm just going to be flat out honest.
You said if he's broke, can he be in a relationship?
Yeah, but with you specifically.
Okay. First of all, he can be in a relationship. I dated broke guys when I was younger. He was younger. I'm mid-20s now. I'm looking to settle down in the nearest future. Because it's that time where my maternal instincts are kicking in. I want a family, I want a home, I want a house. At this point, a man without a certain level of financial capacity, I'm not saying you have to be like a millionaire or something. I can't be with you. I need to know that you're comfortable enough to have your own home. You can pay the you have a job that pays the mortgage every month. You can bring in money that pays the bills, and you can cater for 1 to 2 children. If we're not at that level right now, I can't be in a relationship with you. I'm sorry. And that's simply because we're not at the same stage of life right now.
Okay, but it happens that you're very in love with this guy. Are you willing to let go just because he's not where he's supposed to be in life?
The thing is, it's a matter of how long he expects me to wait for him to get to where he wants us to be.
It's unpredictable, but he's hoping for the best in the near future. but he can't give you. He's not settled on a
What is he doing while he's hoping for the best?
He's trying to look for a job.
Now, when you say trying to look for, because this is where like I have like the problem with some men, you're trying to look for a job. Let's be honest. In the UK here, like I've seen babes hustling like back to back. You know, you see lots of pretty faces, and these are beautiful women, but they're working like they're doing like legal things to make money. Is he putting in effort like that? I see a lot of young men at my job currently, my part-time job, and you know they have girlfriends. I would say like they're rich, but they have girlfriends, and the girlfriends, most of them also work there, and they look well taken care of. In fact, one just booked off like holiday to go to Miami and stuff. So when you look at it from that angle, these men, they're putting in effort, they take extra shifts, they're working extra shifts, they're looking, can I cover your shift? Can I take your shift for you? So putting in that kind of effort, if it's that kind of person, then I know that, yeah, that's good. I know a guy who, at my job, he works only night shifts. Because in the daytime, he helps the wife to take care of, like, the kids, and the wife goes to work in the daytime, so he works only night shifts. So in a way, he's still, you know, bringing in money, even though he's not the primary breadwinner. So is he at that point? He's not just folding his arms, sitting on the couch while I work and bringing my own coins.
No.
Like he's working hard himself. He may not be like, oh, wealthy, or like there yet, but you know, he's doing something. He hasn't gotten his dream job, his dream career, but he's doing something.
Yeah.
You just have to be doing something.
So for you, it's the effort.
Yes.
And where you are in life.
Yes.
Depending on where you are in life.
Exactly. And again, another thing with dating men who don't have it like that, that scares me is most times when you are with men, like when you're starting life, once they feel they've made it to that point,
Drop you like a hot potato.
like they start to change, like the attitude just changes. Then they realize that, oh, this girl was like 10, she's a 2, and stuff. So really,
Things change.
Things change. So I don't want to be, you know,
So you rather
left
be
behind. So
for putting in effort in a relationship and then later it changes.
exactly. And sometimes some of them give the excuse of, oh, she wasn't working on herself while I was working on myself. But you can't even say that about me because like 2 degrees, yeah. So
You're hot girl.
yeah, that's cake.
No, like that's just the thing. Like many of them have this argument, or oh, no,
She wasn't working on herself, I was working on myself, so things like that. So I just think, see, the thing is, know the man who you're doing it for.
Yeah, true.
How does he, another thing to know if he's going to give you something when he has, or if he's going to drop you. Anytime in the broke phase, he makes a little money, how does he behave? Like, you can't tell me like, yeah, life has been kicking him down, but there'll be a time like, you know, he has money. How does he treat you within that time frame, you know? Maybe, oh babe, I just got paid a little bit extra from this job I do. Like, oh, today don't cook, today don't do this. Can we just order takeout? Can I do this for you? Can I do something? Does he try to do something nice for you? Because if he doesn't, sorry.
I'm gonna change it.
Sorry, that's how to know that.
To get worse when it makes money.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts
I
on
mean,
this?
if someone that's broke approaches me to date me, I would say no. But if I'm dating someone and he goes broke, I would still date him.
Oh, okay. So he must only if he goes broke while we're already in a relationship.
Yeah, if I'm dating you, I'll be with you through thick and thin. But if you're broke and you come to date me, I'll say no.
Claro?
You know someone that is broke when they come to when they approach you.
Yeah,
Well,
because people
no.
can masquerade.
Yeah. You portray a picture that is very rich, borrow his friend's cars and all that. Only later in the relationship, and then you find out that, oh, actually this guy,
And broke, so
he's
just
broke. He doesn't have
He doesn't
money.
have a job.
Since you already
doesn't have a job.
okay.
it can tell you how.
It's a lie.
Like
He's
he's an entrepreneur, and then you
Middle of the
Relationship, you
find out
actually
that
find
you
out
are-
the true colors that everything you're
Then
not
I'm
telling
going
you
to break
about,
up for deceit.
but you love him. You are deeply in love, madly in love.
I think
Who that is setting us up?
she's setting us up for drugs.
I mean, I love him. He pretended. Let me see.
See, I feel like you can't really know the answer you give in these situations
Until you are there.
Yeah.
You know, it's easy for us to sit around and be like, oh, we can't do this, we can't do that. Oh, friend, don't do that. Until you're there.
Oh no. I mean, something like that has happened to me, but I just don't want to say it on camera.
Yeah, the money is sweet. The money is
Yeah.
his money is sweeter.
Yes.
Although you have your own money, when you just get his money, it's just better. Okay, would you be willing to go on a blind date, and why? Or why not?
This question. I like to see what I'm going for. I like to know.
Have you ever used dating apps?
Huh?
Have you ever used dating apps?
Yeah, I have a couple of
Because if you say
If
you
you
like to
did,
see,
yeah,
because
then
it's
obviously.
literally a blind date.
I think blind date, you don't see pictures, nothing.
Have you seen Appearance and Reality? Yeah.
Yes, I have. But then, at least in the picture, you just have at least photos. You see something and you're like, okay, these are
My
the
pictures can lie most of the time.
Yes,
Why?
you can, but
If you
then,
go to the date and you don't like them, I will contact you again. It's very easy.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, this is very easy.
I'll actually feel very guilty for
About
being
what?
like that, but
No, during the date I'll be nice and everything. I won't like let you show my face, but after that I just will not contact you. Or if you contact me, I'll tell you like I just didn't feel the chemistry or something like that. No, I won't ghost you. Or like I'll tell you I didn't feel the chemistry or something like that. I'll say nicely.
So you'd go on a blind date?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I don't mind.
but actually, in my head, I've not thought about it. So I don't think
I don't mind, but
Please, it shouldn't be televised.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
this.
Love Island, Love is
blind,
Blind,
90 days to
those
wed and
ones
all those
they have
things.
in Nigeria, what they call this one?
Date My Family, those are
Yeah.
I think I don't think I'll be able to go on unless what are my options? If I am running out of options, then yes. But a blind date, it's very hard because now already, when you're in a relationship, you obviously have to love the person with all their flaws, and you know. Now you have to meet up somebody. You are now surprised. Oh, this is how we choose.
Wait, you mean meet the person after you guys have been talking, or like someone is setting you up with someone you haven't seen before?
It's a blind date. You've never seen this person before.
I agree with you on how you choose.
Some people like really breathe loudly.
Yes.
She was probably, I'm sorry, can you stop breathing so loud, honey? He's like, breathe quietly. So I consider them sick, anyone sick, for, do you hear yourself breathing? Oh, that's just gross. Does anyone hear him breathing?
I'm sorry for breathing.
I mean, they're trying to take up all the air. I remember when Nella Rose said she doesn't like when guys walk to her, and people were like, so you don't want us to walk, you want us to use wheelchairs.
But I got what she was saying. Like, it's easy to get the ick from some of this, like,
That's like
behavior.
snoring.
No, not just even snoring. Like, have you seen the way some people eat? Their mouth is
Okay, like,
Oh,
you can
see
snoring is
everything.
a turn on to
You
me.
can see the half masticated food in their mouth.
Yeah, it is very funny. Yes, man.
Snoring.
I think
I will tap you.
you know like with my sisters, when they were asking of one particular person, like Chama, oh my god, I think they breathe too much. They were like, wait, what is there? I'm like,
You must not breathe now.
but the heavy breathe, like I can breathe like
You can't. Yeah.
yeah,
No?
yeah,
So that's a red flag for you.
it's not like a red flag. It's just something that just annoys
He
me.
has a breathing problem. You know.
He doesn't have the best of my just breathe like that. If you have that man would be more sensible.
For me, like, if I would go on a blind date with you, just when I see you in person, don't look like, when I look at the pictures, I'll be like, is this the person? Like, I
I do
can
the
walk
same
past.
thing.
No, like,
You're not
That's
going
the
to pictures now. That's the essence of blind.
Blind
No, I'm saying like,
You're not
okay,
seeing
you've
pictures.
not seen the person.
Yeah, you
though.
don't know what the person
That is
looks
why I
like.
can't go.
Yeah.
That is why me.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to go. I feel like it's mysterious. I like it.
You know what? It depends on the person who is actually like setting you up.
because there's this thing some people do. Some people, depending on where they
place you, like the class they place you in their mind, they know the right people to set you up with. Then some people that don't think much of you, they can set you up with just anybody. So it depends on
Do
the
you mean
person
like
that you meet.
physical attributes or financial attributes?
Like, I mean,
Physical,
generally,
general.
someone can
Look at you and be like, if they see you like, okay, highly paid, or they, in their mind they're like, oh, this one is really classy, you know, they'll be like, oh, I think this person is like Choma's type, you know.
I think they'll make a good
Yeah,
couple.
they'll make a good couple.
Otherwise, they'll just pair you with anyone.
Yeah.
Many people I trust enough to tell me with someone and I'll go blindly with my sister because they know my complaints. You know. So yes, I trust them to be able to. Yeah. Aside that, before I will go and then I'll see something I'm like, oh no.
You can't hide your facial expression.
Oh yes, I can. Oh, I can mask that. I can very well. I'll just be laughing and be just.
Yeah.
You would never
You're
know.
going to notice.
You would never know.
You
Right?
will notice.
Not me. Nobody will notice. I can just. But I'll be gisting. You have the most interesting conversations.
Once I just see the thing that turns me off, yeah, that date is over in my mind. I'm just physically present.
Mine is there.
I can't. I'm terrible at hiding my facial
That's me.
expressions.
I cannot hide my
hide
facial expressions. I
Mhm.
cannot.
Me, I can hear you.
I cannot.
I won't
I
say
try,
every,
but
but like, it's one
One thing that I wish I could do.
Yeah, me too. I can't. I really can't. I can't. I try, but I would set myself off literally.
I can't. I don't have a problem with that at all. Just
Every little thing that you do, my facial expression will just tell you that.
Like, once you just have done no, that's it.
No, completely. Okay. Anything you guys want to add on this topic? No. Okay. If you could turn back the hands of time, what would you tell your younger self?
That was what I don't even think of.
Yeah, that's the thing now, so my
You what?
Oh, that's it. If I could tell, it depends on like the different experiences. If I could meet my younger self when she was like really, really young, I would tell her that, you know, she's loved and no matter what she like, the situation she sees around her, it's okay. She's going to be fine when she grows up. She's going to be okay.
So, in other words, it's actually living your life without doubting your ability to conquer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like whatever phase you live in, you should just know that you'll be able to do it, and you will do it. Yeah. And I think it's a lot of young people that go through that. We have so much doubt. Is this gonna be possible? Can I achieve this? But rather living with, although you are facing the fear of, you know, being incapable of achieving those things, but rather believing. Yeah. What do you think?
I think that is. For me, I'll just tell my younger self to live in the moment. Stop overthinking things. That is it.
20%.
Besides that, there's nothing more.
I would also say don't grow up too fast. Don't try to grow up too fast. Be a kid. Love the
Love
be a kid, like love it to the fullest.
Yeah, we always wanna grow up.
Don't
When you're a
try
kid,
it.
you wanna be a bigger
Yeah.
person. For some reason, you just wanna be older. Yeah, be a kid. Very important.
Avoid that man.
I want that man.
I'll probably tell her like, you know,
I have to
Be
whisper
more
some men's
vigilant.
names to my ear. See the list of men she avoids.
Now.
I would probably say, you know, when you're in your early 20s, please watch out the
Yeah,
kind
be
of crazy
careful.
people you're dating. Some people are unhinged.
please stay away. That's a good one.
No, it's a really good one.
Yeah, that's a good one, really. Only if you knew what you're gonna get yourself into, then you would obviously avoid it. But then now, because you don't know what you're doing actually. Yeah. Nice one.
Trauma speaking.
Oh my god, please. Honestly, I've been begging you.
This girl, she says very little words, but whatever she says,
Hot.
hot. Okay, what is the best tip for making this world a better place?
Making the world a better place for yourself.
Just in general, because I believe, you don't have to know what the person is going through to have a common courtesy of being nice or kind. Yes. So, what do you think can make this world a better place?
That's what you just said, kindness.
Kindness. Very important, because I think everyone is battling with their own
Issues.
issues. Yeah, everyone is facing something, and the internet has made it so they portrayed it an image that, oh, this one has it together. I believe nobody has it together.
Definitely.
Some point in time, you do go to bed crying, and no, the world can't know about that. They only see the perfect pictures, perfect reels, and you feel like, oh, okay, I'm envying Amaka or Chioma because, oh my God, she's in the UK, and but you don't know what's happening. So, yeah.
I totally agree with that. But one thing that can make the world a better place is, allowing people certain level of freedom of speech. As much as, we should be kind to people, watch the way we speak. Sometimes I feel like there's so much ingenuity, if that's the word, like there's people are not really honest with the way they speak because they're trying to appeal to this demographic or they're trying to appeal to that demographic because if I say this, I'm not woke. If I say this, then I'm too woke. So like allow people to speak, hear them out, and then if you choose, do I want to take what this person is saying or do I want to leave it?
Yeah.
Or just allow people to speak. There should be a little bit more, freedom of speech. Don't bully people into like being quiet that they don't have a voice.
Yeah, like more like
Yeah.
To your own
Standards.
So to be entitled to their own opinions.
Allow people to have their own opinions. It may not be right, but just
Yeah. If it doesn't edify you, you leave it.
yeah.
forgiveness.
That's your thought.
Offended me. Back to back.
Oh, she said, oh, who offended me? Okay, give us more context.
No, I'm like forgiveness, like to make the world better, they didn't forgive each other.
Yes, at least.
Now
Try and
everybody
refrain
will be fighting.
But there's some things that are unforgivable. Or you can forgive, but it's
Everything
not
is
easy
like-
to.
It's may not be easy, but everything is forgivable.
No.
I believe everything is forgivable with time.
I'm not.
I mean, there's some
You
things.
hold a grudge. No,
You
I'm
don't
not
hold a
holding.
grudge. Oh, really?
No,
That's
I'm
nice.
not saying hold a grudge,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is
There are some things that it's difficult to forgive
Yeah.
in a situation. If someone has done like things,
You can
Or
forgive
it changes
and
your
give
life
space.
forever.
You don't have to be bad in that
yeah.
person. You can forgive and not be in that person's life.
But then, does that mean you're forgiven?
I may be friends with you and maybe you did something to me I don't like and I'm forgiving you, but I just don't want you in my space. But I don't have any evil intentions towards you.
okay.
I want you
Okay.
to win and everything, but I just don't want you in my space.
So we are not.
What
We are.
if you forgive the person, you're cool with the person and all of that, like you're not in my space, but like you said, you don't have any evil intent towards the person, but you're like,
It could be that I don't trust
I'm
you.
indifferent.
I don't care what happens to you.
Not that I would not feel bad if something happens to you. I would not feel good if something happens to you. I'm just indifferent. I don't care. Just be on your own. Live your life.
Yeah, I won't say I don't care
I
what happens.
won't say I don't care. So,
I think you will still care.
I'll just say I don't wish you bad.
Yeah. Because
I'm saying this based on like there are some things that like okay maybe a friend offends you but there are like some things people do to you that's like
That's just beyond.
it kills self-esteem. It just makes you feel so low
It
and
belittles you.
like it brings you to the lowest point in your life. It's difficult to let go.
I don't know.
actually, I don't know how to hold grudges or anything. Because
I don't know. Okay.
so even if
someone does the worst thing to me, immediately I'll be like, I'll
No
very,
wonder you said forgiveness.
immediately I'll be very angry. I'll feel like, God, I'm going to deal with this person. But then ask me about that thing maybe next week. I haven't forgotten the context of what happened. Yes.
I wish I was like
Yes.
Yeah, no, I think I'm like that
I'll
as well.
forget the context of what happened. I'll just be like, okay,
I
this
know,
person annoyed
yeah,
me,
I
but I've
think-
forgotten what happened.
really.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm like that as well. Like
If
I
someone
won't
tells me to
remember
narrate-
all the details.
Yes. Now you see this person I said that was the only person that I've got off as friendship, right? If you ask me what
What
happened,
they did, you don't remember.
I cannot remember the exact context, but I just know that this person did something to me, and at that point I was very angry. I still talk to her on my bed, sent messages, we just tested, but we are not as close as we used to be yet.
I'll tell you the time, the place, where, when, how.
What?
The people that are there.
What
The
they were
dress they are
wearing.
wearing. The color. I'll
It's-
tell you
it's
that.
It's more difficult to forget the bad things that happen to you. It's easier to forget the good things people have done for you, but it's difficult to forget the bad things. Even when you do things to people, you can do 50 good things for someone, and then the one bad thing
little
you
thing
do,
that you did.
it sets up like all the good you've done becomes rubbish in your eyes. So
It's not like that.
it's just human nature. There's nothing.
No, it's
like
not that for me at all.
I think it's really good that you're different.
You're not
But
out of the gender.
I'm not happy. Yeah.
Remember, waiting for a kiss.
I'm a career
Okay,
housewife in
that's
Beverly
okay.
Hills.
Okay. Yeah, hey.
Housewife. Okay, let's leave for a kiss.
What the hell?
Okay. You were saying what?
No, I was just agreeing. Like I was saying that I like that. I wish that was me, but that's not me. I'll remember what you did. So.
Okay, cool. Plot twist, right? Let's say you are a man, right? You're married. Okay.
A man?
Scenario, yeah, you are a husband.
I don't want to be a man, but okay.
Okay, you are a husband and you are married. Your wife is in labor, but they're having labor complications.
Okay.
And the doctor asks you, should we save your wife or the babies? And she's actually pregnant with twins. What would you choose?
Please, I'm saving my wife. I don't
Yeah,
know those
my
humans.
wife.
I don't know them.
I don't know the humans.
I don't know them yet.
Like, who are they?
Like, I know my wife, and my wife can produce more babies. So why let go of my wife that I know that has a life already, that has things already? I don't know. But
I mean, you're not even sure the baby is like that.
yes, let.
I'm not
I'm not.
That you are literally like agreeing to paternity fraud on YouTube.
I'm just saying, like, the babies they are saving, you're not even sure.
Please, I beg you. But then, yes, I'll definitely, if I was a man, I would definitely save my wife. And yes, me as a wife, please, whoever is going to marry me, save me.
I mean, we are going to discuss
Save
that.
me, oh.
Apparently, I didn't even know that was the thing. I thought automatically you just choose your wife. but
Save
I was
me,
thinking
please.
Twitter.
Yeah,
Maybe
I saw it
talking
as
about
well. Yeah. They spoke
Me,
about it, and the guy saved the twins. So the wife's sister is feeling that, she's happy to have the babies, the nieces, but it's just a thing of you should have saved my
Save my
sister.
sister, yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm the man, say I'll save my wife, but as a woman, as a mother, save the kids.
No.
As a mother, save me.
Yes, I'm not
Save me.
Yeah.
I know when
Because
it should
I've
be.
had my own shot at life. I've lived my own life. I've lived. If
But
I'm
then you're
not
leaving
living
these
one
kids
day-
without a mother in
But
this
then you
world.
know-
But I have a father.
But then you know that you
know what
can
your
still
father
produce
will
children,
do.
right? Honest,
What did
you
you
can
say?
still have more children, right?
I said, you know what your father
Yes,
will do
you
with
can.
them.
But
You can have more children
You
that will
can
have a
have
shot at life too.
Yeah, because it's a matter of life
The
and death,
child
and you
doesn't
have
even
to
know what he's
choose.
missing or
Yes.
she's missing.
You need to choose.
I don't know. As a mother, I just feel like I should give the child a chance.
Child, you don't know.
Okay.
It's safe.
Okay.
Everybody has their
Yes,
own
everybody has
choice.
their-
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But
you
as a
prefer-
man, if I was a man, I'm saving the woman because obviously you are the one I agreed to do life with and who will have more kids.
Yeah, you didn't marry the kids, you married your wife.
Yeah. But as the mother, I don't know. I would say save the children.
Okay, that's nice.
Very kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it takes a lot. But then that time you don't have so much time to think about and you need to make
If you wake me up
decision.
from my sleep and ask me, save me. If you have anything to ask me, save me, please. Because I can have
plenty more.
plenty more children. Yeah. Can have plenty
I know
more
it's difficult, especially for those maybe that have lost kids and whatsoever. But in a situation where you have to choose the kids or the mother, I think you should choose the mother.
Because you know what I'm saying as a mother, I would say save the kids. Whenever I've never really been someone who knows how to deal with loss. Because I would say I've never really lost like humans. I've lost things. I've lost a friend that was close. But I'm not someone that processes loss easy. Even when I like moved here, leaving my family, it took me months to adjust. I was dreaming every day about my family back home. And I would call them every day. Oh my god, I miss you guys. Every day. It's now that I know, no.
But then,
So imagine living like without, it's twins. If it was one baby, I'd say okay, it's twins, it's two kids.
but then,
So as a mother, I just feel, I'll feel really guilty. Like, would I
But
be
it's
able
not
to
a
leave
choice.
myself after that?
but then, these children, you don't even know them yet.
I know where you guys are coming from. Honestly, I understand.
And I don't
But I'm
think,
just saying,
and I
like,
think the kids will also forgive you for bringing them out in this world without a mother.
I mean, they would see my sacrifice as like the biggest sacrifice of love. You know, their mom did for them while they were being born.
Okay.
So it's love. She loved us so much that she gave up hers for us.
John 3:16.
What?
I said John 3:16. For God to love the world.
That he gave his only begotten son.
So it's just, for me, it's more from the angle of I don't know if I can carry on. How will the marriage be? Like afterwards, will I be able to forgive myself? Will I get back to being
it's not your
myself?
fault. Forgive yourself for
You know, for the kids, we've never really been in that position. We've
So
not
can't
lost,
really say.
so we can't say. I've had a family member who has experienced miscarriage, and trust me, I've had friends who have experienced miscarriage. It's not an easy process. It's like, I know people say, oh, but the child has not been born, you know, they don't have a personality yet, but just that feeling of knowing that you have life inside of you, oh, I'm going to be a mom, and then boom, that disappears.
Yeah, but like, what are you forgiving yourself for? It's not your fault you have miscarriage.
Yeah, it's not your fault, but like, can you live with yourself after that? Like,
I can't.
I'm not saying
No, I'm not saying like it's the woman's fault for like the get my point. I'm just saying like for myself personally.
Yes.
Like I don't know how.
Okay, you don't know how you
feel.
live with
Like how
yourself.
will I live with myself? Like I would feel so guilty, even though it's not my fault. I'll feel so guilty. I'll be like, oh, shouldn't I have given my life up for this child to live? Or what if my baby was here? You know, little things will just trigger me. I can go out in public and see a woman with her kid and
With twins
there,
specifically.
I'm just
That's
going
fine.
to break down. You know,
I get your sister.
But then don't you think the kids will also go through the same thing, seeing the other kids with their mother?
No,
So it's choosing which parent.
it's, I just don't pray for that situation.
Yeah, no, that's a bit.
But
I'm like, why you feel?
She's like astonished what
Like I'm
you
going to beat you up.
No, I'm surprised, like such love.
Joma, let's switch scenes. All this girl boxed.
Let's switch seat. You have to change
Don't
seat.
you box me?
Amaka.
I don't like the way she's giving that look.
No, I'm proud of you for loving your child.
Next question. Let's talk about Nigeria.
oh my god.
Goodbye.
For you guys.
Goodbye.
No, generally. No, generally, guys. Let's talk about weddings. Ooh, weddings are so fancy. We see them on the internet. It's they splash money. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Spraying. Spending.
Yeah.
Do you know spraying money is illegal?
Really?
Spraying money is illegal.
Why?
Nigerians will find a way around it.
How is it illegal? Why?
Oh,
is
it's
it
banned by the government.
Yeah.
You know, because like when you're spraying
Naira, you're devaluing it.
Defacing.
Fixing it. Yeah, that's the word. Fixing the Naira. You're not even supposed to fold the Naira in the first
Yes, one
Yeah.
also.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Ah,
a
you'll
criminal
find-
offense, you know.
You'll find a Namibian dollar squished.
That's
that.
how
That's how we do it too, but
We defend it all the
we
time,
defend
but
it all the time, but it's the
yes,
law.
so we always remember.
Please, we're law-abiding citizens. I just want to state that. Let me just put that out there. I'm just telling you what other people do, not me, them.
They don't need them.
Okay.
And some of the Nigerian weddings.
Yeah, you tell me. I want to know more. Like when it comes to maybe let's talk about bringing a man home. Or do you guys do like arranged marriages? Can you bring anyone home? Will your family choose somebody for you? Are they comfortable with bringing any other tribe?
Oh, okay. I think this is like family. It depends on your family.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Because my family, I mean, can bring anybody home
Mm-hmm.
and say you want to marry this person. Now, no one is going to arrange a marriage for you. None of my parents will. Anybody you bring, fine for them. They don't have like problems with anybody's tribe or wherever you're from now.
Okay.
You can bring anybody home and the parents will accept.
But does it often happen that they do arranged marriages?
Yes, there are places where they do arranged marriages. It happens, but
I mean, most Nigerian parents, once you're past a certain age, they try to match make you already. My dad, that's not my dad's
special.
your specialty. That's my mom. Mom is the matchmaker. She's everybody's matchmaker. Once she sees you as a child, to
She
her,
already know.
she knows someone that is good for you. She has a church member or a brother or a sister that is hardworking for you. That's her job. Me, I personally don't like to be matchmade because, let me just say this. Anytime they try to matchmake
You
me,
say something.
it's to go left.
Every time.
It has happened several times. Like, it's just something. Like she was saying, you know, he breathes too loud. He does that. Because it's like, you know, I feel like many of our mothers, they are very tolerant of so many things. They ignore so many things in their own marriages.
Yeah.
They overlook. My mother will personally tell you, oh, you know, don't think too much about it. I know she's trying to, you know, she just wants her daughter to marry, but she's like, you know, you to be giving people chance, you know, don't do like this. But sometimes the people you want me to give chance, it gets as it be.
Yeah.
So with matchmaking, I don't want to be matchmade.
Don't even try.
Don't. Because it always goes left. Let me choose the person. But when it comes to like bringing home any other culture, my family is not open to it. You know, as long as he's a good person, he's willing to, you know, learn about your culture, embrace your culture. If he's not African, he's willing to embrace your culture. You know, and you know, that's like they're okay with that. So yeah. I think it's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. There's no specific tribe or cultural where they will say no, you don't bring this.
Yeah,
I don't
my
know.
house there is. You cannot bring someone that's not your my father. Yeah. Even if we have already divided the states that should marry from the professions.
Your own is even very deep profession. So tell me, lawyer, doctor, engineer.
If you know that I don't want to blast my father.
The list is long now.
It's not long. He just gave me specific professions not to marry from.
Oh.
Like he said, don't marry doctor, the women every day.
Only doctor among one thing she married.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You have something to say, I think?
Now I'm just thinking about what she just said. Actually, there's one restriction in my house, but I would say it on camera because it might be a bit, you know, phobic. So I would leave that out. But there's a restriction, but it's just
Slightly.
like.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell us about your culture? Like what sets you guys apart? What's
People
different?
like
What's
money.
distinct? Say?
My culture. The women like money. That's what they're known for.
What What's your culture?
You're not collecting money now.
What's your culture?
Igbo.
Igbo.
We are all Igbo here now. Okay,
Oh.
Shama is Delta Igbo.
Delta
Igbo. But we are all like fast.
Yeah. Queer women like shakara. They're
Which is money.
stubborn. No, they like yaga, like they like to
Oh,
fancy,
okay.
keep themselves
Bougie.
clean. Bougie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Bougie queen.
Okay.
But they like money, they're bougie, and at the same time, they're stubborn. Very stubborn. So that's what, like, they are no nonsense people. So.
Are you guys stubborn? Do you like money?
Me?
Uh-huh.
Who don't like
money.
Who don't like money?
She's overthinking before she
No,
answers.
I'm overthinking, but who doesn't? Everyone likes money. Everyone.
Okay, so
Like
then
money.
what do
Like
you
money
mean
holder.
when you say they love money?
Like, if you don't have money, don't come near me. That's what they're known for.
Yeah, and it's also because like the men in our culture
Are viewed as like providers. Like
The way they
It's-
acquire
it's a
women, like if
patriarchal
I will come to you and say I like you, I'll
society.
come to you and start spending money on you.
Yeah.
That's how I tell you I like you.
you know,
Yeah.
in
like down south, down east, it's believed that the husband's responsibility is to care for his wife's family. So how do you want to care for the family if you don't have money? Like,
And they have this bright religion, bright price.
Ah,
They
then
really
this-
list of things to buy.
Really?
I think that
Yeah.
varies. I think that varies too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because
you can ask for a reduction
You can ask
depending
for
on
10 to
who.
back.
No,
So that's when
I'm
you
saying,
get
like,
married.
minus the
Yeah.
reduction now, minus the reduction. I think it varies because where I am from, if you see the list, I was one that typed the list. My dad brought it that, okay, Jamaica type this. I typed this and I was asking, what kind of scanty list is this? I mean, compare,
Do
like
you
that
think
is how.
it's not
because do you think maybe
it was scanty because they were marrying from like outside of, it was an outsider, sorry to use that word, but like an outsider, like
Outside
someone
from-
that was not from your
culture.
culture.
No.
Personally, I think those that
Those that are
add a
outside
lot
have
on their list, I view them as hungry people.
Yes, that's
yes,
because-
actually.
So
Some things are just ridiculous. They will tell you for maybe clothes, toothpaste,
Yes.
toothbrush,
like different
Yeah.
to marry
different
somebody.
unnecessary things. So when I was
or
comparing
buying
that
like a
list
box of George
For the
for
mother.
the mother, when I was
something
comparing
Box
that
of
with
what? Like
wrappers for the
yeah.
bright mom or
For the
all
bride
that.
mom.
Yes, there are some cultures that at least are very long, but I think it just depends on where you are from. Or sometimes your family
Depends on your
itself,
family.
because my family list, I've seen it, and I can tell you that 100,000, 150,000 naira can comfortably buy everything on that list, and you have change. Because what are you buying on the list? You see things like buy football for the youth to play, or buy like very tiny things. You see when they list those tuber of yam stuff, I've not seen those things in our list, married list. You just see maybe buy a keg of palm wine or this very basic thing that you can just get. Nobody stresses you.
I haven't particularly seen the list, but I've heard overheard conversations like I've had
Conversations like extended family conversations where my dad
like, are you selling your daughter? Why would you, demand for such ridiculous things? And he'll be literally furious because it's like, me when they're marrying my daughter, is not doing all of that. I'm not selling my daughter. I'm bringing her out to be self-sufficient. I'm not, and I don't need like my son-in-law's money to live. So, doing that will change.
No, because when we see Nigerian weddings, they are bougie, they are flashing, they are,
Yeah, and
That's the
another
part.
thing you should know
know is that sometimes some people do
go broke doing some of these weddings. So they like borrow money to do weddings. So
I'll put it on the screen for you guys. Okay, but these are like small, it's like I'm now at the market.
Sometimes they buy like foodstuffs for you to store in your house for years.
I would understand if they'll give things like maybe fridges,
Those ones
microwaves,
are like
because these are
Uh,
things that will
presents that they
finish.
give you.
yes.
They give you presents during your wedding, but then these ones, the list that we're talking about now is the list that the gift to
share
the
for the
groom,
wedding,
they give to
yeah.
the groom,
Mhm.
and then the groom buys those things, brings them because
We,
they pay a
we
dowry.
also have that, but it's very little, and
Yeah.
it's like everything fits in a suitcase.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
reasonable.
Everything, fits in the normal standard suitcases.
what I would say though,
Oh, very girl.
if I was to like,
They have this divorce, they have this divorce list.
emo people, they are known for like expensive bridal price, like bride price.
But wait, when we talk about this list, that they do. That is not the bride. The bride price.
It's not the
nice
bride
like
price, so yes. Like
Oh, really?
What's bride price?
bride price in my
When
place
short people.
is different from the list. So the list is for the umuadas, it's for the what's it called?
Your peer group and
Umuna,
stuff.
Yes, the peer group, your age group. Then
Okay, let me just put it like this. In my place, normally the father is supposed to even do many of the things because he's the one sending off his daughter. So he's supposed to, pay for like the fattening room for the daughter. He's supposed to buy certain things.
This is
Yeah.
fattening room. What's that? They'll keep you
So
there.
like they keep your
Feed
skin
you.
polished, they give you food,
Don't
they'll
like
take care of
so
you.
you look fresh
the
for your
skin
wedding.
is
Yeah.
shiny.
Or is that before the wedding?
Yeah, before the
Okay.
wedding. So it's like, although some families now don't really do fattening room, but it's like an ancient cultural practice. So he's supposed to do that. Then he's also supposed to, be the one to decide, okay, this is what they will give to like his brothers and whatnot. And for the Umwada, they have their own things that they demand for. Theirs is usually like, I think, a
What is
bank of
Umwada?
rice. Like the first daughters.
Okay.
So now, and it depends on your position too in the family. Me being that I'm the first daughter.
first daughter.
yeah, mother.
Is that what you can do?
Yes, like
First daughter.
women in the village.
Old women.
Yeah, the women in the village that come and they say,
Oh, I raised this pet. We all.
and then we ask for money. Not like the first daughter.
Oh, the other
So
thing
we
is
have
that
an Umwada group of like first daughters, or if you married into that community and you're a first daughter from your home, you join as like a first daughter.
yeah, I never knew the criteria for being an
Me
woman.
too, I didn't know.
I thought it was just a random
In our
women.
list, anything I've seen for woman that is bag of stuff.
Sometimes they'll ask you for like maybe a half bag of rice for them to just cook their own food separately. So
Yeah, the ones that shave your head.
Huh?
really,
I've heard of them in Cameroon, and he was like, no. If your husband dies, you must shave your head.
actually,
It's
yeah.
not like a must. It's not a
In
must.
my
He
culture,
said it was a
you
must.
Mine is not a must.
This is a Cameroonian guy.
Are you serious?
I mean,
One trip international.
which other country have I dated?
They might be
No, look at the person that's talking. Indian, Chinese, Nigerian, Moroccan.
Chinese.
I'm not dated.
She has gone on this.
guy. He's Vietnam.
Vietnamese, not Chinese.
Okay, Asian.
No, is it an Indian? Is it
After
Indian?
that, we know.
All the races and tribes.
And then like the children.
I like
She also writes a book.
If the UK is diverse,
It is diversity.
This is the interesting part.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about that I probably didn't cover before we close? Anything that you think is interesting or that will be informative to the people? Education? That will educate people? It can be about Nigeria, it can be about the UK, it can be about anything.
Well, I think I'll refrain from giving UK advice. So as
Not
If
be
you're Nigerian and
stereotypical.
give any advice
Oh
about
my
UK,
God,
they're going
no.
to drag you.
Why?
They'll call you UK batch. They'll call you January batch. January batch. So they don't
Right,
drag.
the story.
Literally, there's a blog. They drag every Nigerian that gives UK advice.
Why?
Because they do it like all the time. Every time you see someone, I need to tell you what to do when you're going to the
every day.
no,
Do
you
this
have
five
go
things.
with your wife when you're going to UK. The code will make it very funny. They're always very funny.
Oh yeah, they're always talking
They always talk
about.
about that. So people started dragging.
So
everybody.
once you talk about UK, they just finish you.
Can you
That's the always walking,
Yeah,
trekking.
if always on the road making a video.
Yeah, I think I'll give advice about Nigeria actually.
So, to all the girls watching this, or guys, if you want to be with a Nigerian person, Nigerians are lovely, they're amazing. The only thing is, when they give you their food, please show respect and appreciation. Even if you don't like it, don't be like disrespectful. Like some people be like, oh, what is this you're eating? You know? That's one aspect of it. Two, be willing to learn about their culture. If you're a woman, trying to like get with a Nigerian man or your boyfriend is Nigerian, try to be respectful like of his culture. Just be willing to be open to learn.
Can I question?
Yeah.
So when you say like people should be able to respect Nigerian food and their culture, Nigerians they are the biggest. No, now sorry to say I'm Nigerian, right? But no. Have you seen where Nigerians are posting up people's food on social media?
Especially Ghana.
It's very annoying. Like you don't let a lot of people eat their food. You see someone's food and you say call it sacrifice.
The way people
Actually,
They do
Ghanaians.
it all, not just Ghanaians, they do it
You know,
Senegalese, they do it
the problem I
everybody.
have with Nigerians
It
is
doesn't
that
make
they
any
have
sense.
this weird
I was also going to come to that. That when Nigerians are like with people from other cultures, they should stop thinking that their own culture is superior.
Superior, yes.
Because Nigerians have this superiority complex thing.
That's what I'm saying. That so when you're talking about people being tolerant of Nigerian food and
No, I
culture,
just have to
Put it there for the
me, I want to put it because I know Nigerians are the biggest. Like I don't know why they do it, but it's very annoying.
Okay, so I guess we got the last words that Alex wanted to leave with for our listeners. Anything from your side?
No, I don't think so.
Any words of advice or anything that you're thinking of?
I can't really advise.
I don't give advice.
I don't
Why?
think you should give bad advice. But anything, there is nothing I really want to say.
Or anything that you think we've left out that you want to add? Okay.
Oh yes, one for Amaka.
What?
I am Igbo. I'm not Delta Igbo.
Delta Igbo.
I am Igbo.
You see, this is
Delta
one of the
Igbo.
divisions
Yeah.
that we are talking about. Igbo people discriminating against all of us.
What's that supposed to mean?
Igbo people discriminating against us.
Who is us? Are you Igbo?
No!
Amaka,
Amaka,
are you Igbo?
Yes, now.
So people should address. So when you introduce yourself, that okay, I am from Imo State. When you introduce your tribe, you say I am Imo Igbo.
I say I'm Igbo, but then Delta.
Then why do you have to say I am
Because
Delta
the whole
Igbo?
of Imo is Igbo, but the whole of Delta is not
So-
Igbo.
so
So you
that's-
have to specify
no,
if you're
that is-
Delta Igbo
no,
or
that's not
Delta.
no,
Because
no,
most
no.
people from Delta, you know,
This
they
is a
always say
topic
they are
I'll
not
definitely
Igbo.
not understand.
Okay, so listen now, right? I am Igbo. My tribe is Igbo. There are Deltas. There are people in Delta that are not Igbo, but I say I am Igbo. So you don't have to say I am Delta Igbo. Igbo is Igbo, just like I'm in
So
Delta.
I know that
State.
Deltans, they speak Igbo, but they don't consider
Not all
themselves
Deltas
to
speak Igbo.
Because I've had this argument that if
You
a
are
Delta
confused.
person, she speaks Igbo, her name is Chioma, funny enough, but she says she's not Igbo.
When
And I was like,
she
but
can
your
say
name, I don't remember where
so
she's
now,
from.
she
I
can
say
say
she
she's not
speaks
Igbo,
Igbo
but she's
perfectly. I don't know which part of Delta she's from, but I know she speaks Igbo. She
That's
has
her
Igbo
own
name.
preference
She was like
as a
that, you
person.
should not refer to her as Igbo, that she. So we call her, okay, you're Delta Igbo, or you're Rivers Igbo, but you're not fully Igbo.
That's a preference.
that
When
is
you
her.
go online and search like Igbo,
Generally, all the tribes in Nigeria, when you search Igbo, it's just like an Ijebu person telling you, I'm not Yoruba, I'm Ijebu, or I'm not Yoruba, I'm Akoko. They are all Yorubas.
Yes, Amaka, listen. So now we have tribes. There is Igbo, there is Urobo, there is Ikwere, different ones. The Igbo land. I speak Igbo. What's my name?
Trauma.
It's not about the name. I
No,
know what
I'm
you're
telling
trying
you.
to
No,
say.
I'm telling you
that our
that
languages are
my
Igbo
language is
languages.
an Igbo language.
Ikwere is not recognized
that
as a
in
tribe.
Delta State.
They are still under like
so our
the
country is divided into
umbrella.
states, right?
Okay.
Of
Okay.
Igbo, but right
So-
in the states.
Pipe down, sis.
So yes.
I understand, but I still believe it's Delta Igbo.
Gosh. Okay.
Okay, we will not win the fight because it's already made up in your mind.
Anybody that speaks Dia and no speaks an Igbo language.
Yes.
I still have my own opinion because I've had this argument.
Told you.
before.
Okay, so
Someone
whenever
like this
Amaka
argument-
raised herself as an Igbo girl, I'll say she's Igbo Igbo.
No, she's over it.
She's Owerri Igbo.
I mean, I don't
No,
mind,
now
but
call
as
the
long
states.
as
You're Igbo Igbo. Like what the hell? Please.
No, you can call over it to differentiate from Umbise,
Yeah.
Umbitolu.
yeah, it's actually over
Please.
Yeah.
But then
No, actually,
All
Owerri
Igbos.
people have the sweetest Igbo.
I don't even know the difference.
There's a difference.
Owerri people have.
Sweetest.
are we done with this love?
We are done with
I
it.
was
Oh,
about
yeah,
to
let's
say.
do the results.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave your lovely comments down below, and follow us on Instagram. I'll leave their Instagram
It
handle.
depends on if I look like my Instagram.
Bye. Anyways, bye guys. Thank you so much for watching.